Currently in my government class, we're doing a project called the Flag Project. It's simply just about the U.S. flag, and it's going to give you a couple questions that you'll have to answer. Are you fine with that?
Yes, I am.
All right. The first question is, what is your race or your ethnicity?
I'm a mixture of a few different things. We're Hawaiian, we're Puerto Rican, we got a little bit of Polish in us, a little bit of Filipino, so a little bit of everything. Islanders.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I am 41 years old.
All right. The second question is, my bad. What did you first learn about the U.S. flag, and what did you learn about it?
The first time I can remember learning about the U.S. flag was in the 5th grade. My teacher's name was Mr. Glidewell, and he loved America.
All right. And did that influence anything on like the way you are today?
Absolutely. Ever since I was a little girl, I have been extremely patriotic and proud to be an American.
Yeah, I like to hear that. Question 3. When you were a preteen/teen, did your view of the flag change? If so, why?
No, the older I've gotten, the stronger that I've felt in my patriotism. I can't remember a time, even when I was doing stupid things as a teenager, that I didn't feel proud to be an American.
And do you feel like in today's youth and today's society that has kind of changed?
Absolutely.
All right. And that wasn't a question. That's just a simple question I had to ask. Number 4. As an adult, how do you view the U.S. flag, and what has influenced you in your views?
Oh, man. I view the U.S. flag, I don't call it the U.S. flag, I call her Old Glory. I view her as the most beautiful thing. Beautiful flag. I mean, it's not the most beautiful thing, but when I see it, I think about freedom. I think about, the American way of life. Nothing's really influenced me. I mean, just being an American, I think that every American should feel proud when they see the flag, but we have military history with us as well. So, I mean, I feel like that kind of keeps us connected with feeling patriotic, but I don't feel like that's the thing that originally made me feel this.
So currently in my government class, we're doing a project called the Flag Project. We're gonna run through a couple questions about the American flag and some other questions as well. Are you all right with that? Are you all right with that?
Yes.
All right. Well, the first question is, what is your race or ethnicity?
Puerto Rican, Filipino, Polish.
All right. And what is your age?
63.
All right. When did you first learn about the U.S. flag, and what did you learn?
Probably the 1st grade when we learned the Pledge of Allegiance.
All right. Did that have any effect on you, or are you just thinking that's just what you're supposed to do in 1st grade?
Yeah, just thinking that's what I was told to do.
Okie dokie. Third question. When you were a preteen or teen, did you view the flag change, or if so, why?
What do you mean?
Did you see the flag, stars change, or the stripes change, or the way the flag's viewed, or how people kind of burn the flag or disrespect the flag? Have you seen people's views and that change over the course of your life?
Well, I grew up during the Vietnam era where they were burning the flag because they were against the war. Now it's turned to a lot of patriotic.
And do you feel like that has changed your views on the flag or being American at all?
I didn't like it back then. My family grew up everybody went into the military if you were a boy.
All right. And as an adult, how do you view the U.S. flag, and what has influenced you in your views?
Well, I think the flag should be respected because that's who we are and what we're about.
When you say what we're about, are you talking about as Americans, or just as as a people? Can you elaborate on that?
Well, it's like your high school fight song. That's who you are about.
Mm-hmm.
The flag is who Americans are about.
All right. So currently in my government class, we're doing this project called the Flag Project. I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions. Is that fine with you?
That's fine.
All right. So the first question is, what is your race/age?
I'm 34. I'm Caucasian American, with a British mother and an American father. So I am Caucasian American.
All right. So the second question is, when did you first learn about the U.S. flag, and what did you learn about it? Like what grade, or like how young or how old were you?
I think I was in like first grade or kindergarten, and I learned about the flag through song. Through like, what is it?
Like the national anthem.
The
or like
national anthem, but
the Pledge of Allegiance.
That's the flag I love. Da-na-na-na.
Grand old flag.
Grand old flag!
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
I remember that.
Proudly. It was such a cool, yeah. Yeah.
And,
Very
like,
proud of the flag.
And did you just like learn that song when you were younger, and like think of it as something like that stood for something, or just something you had to learn?
It stood for America, it stood for the people, and it stood for America's freedom and what we represent as a free people. So yeah, it stood for just the most
I'm saying,
proud
like,
that
did
we
you
could
think
be.
that like when you were in first grade?
Yeah, no, I did.
Okay.
I really did. My
Okay.
family instilled that in me too because we were military. So everyone kind of interpreted it as America, the cool American flag for the cool
Yeah.
American country.
Yeah.
So yeah, even as a kid.
All right. So that brings me to question number 3. When were you when you were a preteen or teen, did you view the flag like change or any way, or like the way people viewed the flag as you got older?
You know, I think so. I was a teen during 9/11. Do you know what 9/11 is?
Mhm.
So 9/11 helped us kind of cement the importance of the flag.
Mhm.
So I think growing up, I always loved the flag because of what I thought it represented. But after 9/11, I loved the flag in such a wonderfully powerful way that it just became more important to me because of 9/11, but also just to see the whole country unifying was just remarkable. So yeah, it did change. It got more powerful for me.
Yeah. And then like you see people today like burning the flag and stuff like that. Do you feel anything for that? Do you feel like that's symbolic speech? Should they be allowed to do that?
You know, being allowed to do that in a free country is a tough conundrum, but I think that when people act that way, it is freedom of speech, but I think that there is a limit to what's freedom of speech and what is so inappropriate that it is almost considered terrorism, domestic terrorism. And so I am firmly a believer that if you burn the flag, that is a problem. I think that you should be able to do whatever you want in your life, but you're not allowed to go around and rape kids. You're not allowed to go around and hurt people.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to burn the flag. I personally think that that's not okay. I never have. I never ever will.
And recently, I just found out that that's allowed. It's under the amendments. Like it's considered symbolic speech.
Right.
So if I wanted to go like pee on a memorial, I guess I can do that.
I think that that's insanely inappropriate, but I think that comes with
The
the freedom of speech.